I swear the universe knows when I've got a little extra money. It seems like it happens every single time. This time, I had a little extra money. I'd already spent it 4 different ways. I was excited. I got a little extra now. Nope. Dryer's broke. Last time it was the truck. It seems like every time I feel like I'm getting just a little bit ahead, something's gonna break. Every time. Oh well, y'all have a blessed day.
So I haven't posted in a while. There's been plenty to complain about, but I'm leaving this job August 31st, and I think it actually might be the last day I ever work as a nurse at this point. The culture and expectations have just gotten out of control. It's really burned me totally out.
And them low-paying jobs, they have more fucking policies and rules and shit than the fucking high-paying jobs. They got you doing all type of shit, cleaning gutters and shit that ain't even with the job description.
I'm not gonna becoming mentally aware make your ass depressed like a motherfucker, because you see everything for what it is. You see through shit, you see through people, you see life for what it is, and you see shit some people are blinded to, man. It makes it depressing because you wake up every day seeing through all the bullshit that everybody else is blind to in society. You see through the fake people, you see through the fake relationships, you see through the fake people in your life that's trying to be cool with you. You see through the bullshit ass jobs that's trying to manipulate you to make it seem as if you can work hard to work your way up in the job. You see through so much bullshit, bro, once you become aware of everything around you, bro. Once you start noticing how people moving, how it's gonna end up, how a motherfucker you know that's finna betray you, so you gotta cut them off, and this is a motherfucker that you've been close to forever, but you paying attention to they ways and they pattern. It's like, bro, once you become aware of everything around you, bro, it makes you so depressed because you start to understand shit for what it is and what it ain't gonna be. You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing about just being aware. You notice everything too soon, and sometimes you notice everything too fast, to the point you want to give this person benefit of the doubt, but you know you can't, because you know what the outcome of that is gonna be. So man, once you become aware of a lot of shit, bro, it changes your whole perspective on life, on how you move and you deal with people.
We are so brainwashed as a society into thinking that we have to be productive at all times, and that working harder than other people is some badge of honor, as if that's why we are on this earth, is to just make widgets for other people. And we're so brainwashed that most people will never wake up to this, but I'm so glad I did. But for a long time, I drank the Kool-Aid. I graduated early from college, jumped right into work, into consulting, proud to be working 50, 60 hours a week. Then I just kept going and climbing the ladder. I was a marketing director at 30, successful on the outside and on LinkedIn and on paper and making a lot of money, but at home was crying sometimes after work. I was so stressed and anxious that I couldn't sleep. I had nothing going on outside of work. I was so mentally and socially burnt out, I didn't want to do anything. And I felt like a shell of myself. And everyone's like this, right? And some people become heavily medicated just to deal with it. But then we shame other people who are stay-at-home moms or working part-time. Are you kidding me? We've lost so much sense of the purpose of being a human on this planet, and we think that it's to work and have things to show off for that work and compare ourselves against others, like, ooh, you work at a desk job, but I work in construction, and therefore I'm a harder worker. We've just lost so much sight of it, and most people, like I said, will just keep going on the treadmill, and they don't even have these realizations. I had this realization at 30. I'm glad I did. Life is presumably harder to operate in this society after you realize these things, But once you do, there's no going back.
I remember back in the day in the 80s and 90s, you could get your hair braided for $25. I'm talking about the same braids, box braids, French braids, individuals, the same braids that they charging now for $300, $500, $800 was the same braids that they did in the 80s and 90s for $25, $30. The nails that they are doing now for $70, $80, those same set of nails was like $15, $20 back in the day. I ain't trying to knock nobody's game. I understand inflation and all of that. Get your money, boo-boo. But I'm just like, dang, them the same braids. What's changed? Ain't nothing, there's nothing new. Those same box braids that I was getting done 80s, 90s was $25, and now they $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800. I'm like, woo! Some things is changing. Get your money, boo-boo. Okay, get your money.
The starting pay of any job should be $20 an hour. It should be nothing less than that because, first of all, gas is already $4. Second of all, groceries are high and everything is high.
That's what I came here for because I thought it was going to be the best way, the best way to get cost-efficient meat, but I don't think that it is. This is 90-10, which is good. It's $5.86 a pound. So we have 93.7 for $6.17 a pound. In my opinion, for me, that makes more sense. So I'm going to get a few of these, and I would rather pay an extra 35 cents a pound, roughly, no calculators, and I'm not a scientist, to be able to get something that's a little bit leaner. But you do what you got to do for yourself and for your wallet.
Maybe it's just me, but I am having a hard time getting into anything. I'll explain. Hold on, stop there. So, like music, TV shows, movies, I feel nothing towards any of these things. I know these are all just entertainment things, but I haven't listened to a new music or a new artist in years. Everything I listen to now just seems like fake, like music trying to be music, but it's not actually music. I don't know if that makes sense. And even if I do find a new song, it's just an old song that I missed the first time around. TV shows, there are good shows, but I feel like nothing for it, right? And I used to watch HBO back in the day, and Sopranos was on, and then it would roll into Entourage. Like, you felt something. I felt you were excited. Everybody knew it was like an event. Like, you would sit together. Like, that is gone. The concept of sitting down and watching like a 2-hour movie at my house, it's so far gone from me. And I just wonder if I'm the only person that has this feeling. Part of it to me feels like...
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Take your time. Part of me feels like it is scarcity. There's no scarcity of anything anymore. Million shows, million TV shows. Like years ago, yes, sweetie?
Got one for you and me.
Thanks, babe. Years ago, I would have seen that movie, one battle after another, in theaters, bought the DVD. Like, Paul Thomas Anderson, Leonardo DiCaprio, like, I was a movie guy. Didn't even watch the movie. It came and went, and I moved on. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and I'm the only one feeling this, but I just feel nothing for any of these outlets that I used to have. Like, I used to be excited to watch something at night, excited to listen to an album, excited to go see a movie. I feel none of that. I don't know.
That guy says the universe always knows when I have money, you know. He always have some sort of money saved up, but always something coming up, an emergency. And that's something a lot of us can relate to, even myself. I can relate it to that because right now, the little money I have saved up, I'm gonna use it to go do my car inspection is due. And then, you know, when you're doing car inspection, there's always something coming out. Those are like a windshield wiper is messed up. You need to change this, you need to change that, you know, it's always costly. And now I know that I'm gonna have to pay that little money I had saved up. You know, there's always coming up in everything we're doing every day in life, right? But also, as you can remember, guys, the things was never the same like this. And then for me, I'm always kind of gonna blame TikTok. I don't know why. I don't know why I blame TikTok, because there's so much information on a TikTok, and there's too much lies and the truth as well. You know, there's too much scary stories, too much grabbing attention, educational stuff, a lot going on the TikTok. I guarantee you that your brain will hurt. Your brain will hurt because it's always somebody want to get your attention, because that 3 seconds attention, it gets you hooked up, right? And once you get hooked up, that means you got to stay. You got to stay and watch the rest of it, these channel videos, and you find yourself doom scrolling, right? And once you find yourself in that era of doom scrolling, right, you might not notice at the right moment, but it actually affects your mental health. It actually affect how you think. It actually affect your day. Because if all you do, you wake up, you go on your phone, and you scroll, you're gonna find yourself 30 minutes go by. You're gonna find an hour go by while you're scrolling, right? And my suggestion, if you woke up as a person, don't grab your phone. Even if you even can do, keep your phone somewhere away from you, like in the living room somewhere. But if you need for alarm to wake you up, don't put it next to your bed. Put somewhere farther from your bedside, so that way you are pushed to wake up, turn it off, and then go walk to the bathroom, go shower, go do something, get your coffee or drink of water if you're not a coffee drinker. Do something for the day, shower, something, before you touch your phone. Allow you an hour to 2 hours before you wake up, and then do some activities. That one you're gonna have a productive day. But if all you do is wake up, go on your phone, scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, your entire day is ruined. I guarantee you that. If all you do, you wake up, and the first thing you do, you go check your social media, you scroll and scroll, you know that there's gonna be some sort of effect on your day and some sort of effect on your mental health. Weeks later or month later or a year later, you notice your attention span gonna be very low.